Right here on the DMV Zone, we talk a lot about pretty much everything, including the issues that face our local communities, all the way down to the nitty-gritty into our neighborhoods, just about everywhere across the DMV.
Yes, indeed. And last week, I got to sit down with Prince George's County Executive, Angela Alsobrooks. She's my county executive. We rode the metro together, and we talked about a lot of stuff. Everybody take a look at this right here.
I remember all these communities, and what we're saying is, we're not going to leave it until it's better.
Right.
And I think we really do have that responsibility. We're not doing anybody a favor. This is literally what we owe.
Yeah.
There's a Central Avenue connector trail, connects us to nature, has us connected also to this transit center. We're going to bring along this corridor places also for us to shop and eat and to be entertained. Yeah. We want your comedy along this corridor. We want that kind of entertainment along these places where people, these folks have had nothing.
Let me keep it real. This corridor is how I made that comedy. Yeah. I wouldn't even be here on this television without this train, that street, and these neighborhoods.
It gave you the soundtrack. This is the substance of it.
Well, let me ask you a question, and this is you and I talking. What obligations do the residents have to help you?
Well, you know what? First of all, let me say, and I say this with all sincerity, Prince Georgians are doing their part in so many ways. I mean that. When I go to community meetings, I'm stunned. They are, for the most part, standing room only.
Okay.
Now, the two areas that I would like to see Prince Georgians really assist us with, and to be honest with you, these are the two areas that the government can't have the kind of impact that people expect. Education.
Okay.
I hear people ask me all the time, what is it that we can do more for education? And we have just finished investing the largest sum of money we have ever invested in schools in the history of Prince George's County. Ever. So it is not just the money, but we want our families to get engaged more in the lives of their children. The education of children starts at home. The second place I believe that I can be helped is with crime.
Okay.
Now,
let's talk about it.
Unfortunately, we closed out 2022 arresting more children than adults for carjackings. The primary age of our carjacking, what a carjacking suspect looks like in Prince George's now is probably somewhere between the ages of 15 and 17. That says that we have to do more as families. So crime decreases with community involvement. If your children are the primary suspects in violent crime in Prince George's County, the truth of the matter is our families have got to do more. And we will do it as a community.
I heard what the lady said. You heard what the lady said. Help these kids with the homework and keep them in the house. Let's go take a ride.
Let's take a ride.
Let's go take a ride. This excites me.
Good morning.
This blows my mind.
What's happening? Good morning.
What's happening?
All right.
This blows my mind.
Isn't this incredible?
To watch it actually turn. Become?
Well, this is you're looking at what the opportunity looks like essentially ahead of us. These are publicly owned lands.
Okay.
So what we're using a combination of public owned land and land owned by WMATA. And so the publicly owned land that you see will accommodate some of these new features. The amphitheater, a cultural center, a food hall. So we're talking about many of the sports and entertainment complex where we can host national tournaments and championships. We can focus on developing youth sports here. So these are some of the things that are possible. So we're not into sprawl. We're not going to spoil much of this beautiful land that we have. Instead, we have 15 metro stations that are tremendous assets for us here, that allow us to develop in the way I discussed with the transit-oriented development. So this is a strategic plan that we have, not to just go develop on every lot of land.
Of course.
Our strategy is around transit. So that's why Morgan Boulevard, Addison Road, Largo, Suitland, New Carrollton, College Park, West Hyattsville, those are some of the areas that we're strategically going around transit hubs. But Prince George's is a gold mine because we have the most undeveloped land in the state. You can have whatever lifestyle you want here. There are rural spaces. We have urban places, kind of like the Hyattsville. You can have suburban. So there are so many different types of lifestyle that are possible in Prince George's because the landscape is so diverse.
It feels good.
It does.
It feels good. It literally feels good.
It's happening. That's the point, is that it's not aspirational. It's happening. Yep.
This is Angela Alsobrooks, everybody. She is amazing, amazing, amazing.
Oh, thank
she
you.
is leading our county in a way that I hadn't seen in a while. I'm going to go ahead and put that out there. And she took some time out of her schedule to come kick it with us today here on the DMV Zone, because I wanted y'all to know about this woman and about this region and about what we have going on out here in Prince George's County.
I appreciate so much you coming out, and I appreciate the coverage, allowing us to expose people to what's coming to Prince George's County. We are so proud of it.
There you have it.
A lot happening.
Yeah,
Well,
there you have it, me and my girl.
Like you said at the beginning, from Addison Road, which is where you took the Metro so
When I
many
was a
times,
kid, when I was a little kid.
to the Morgan Station there.
Which is
Morgan
brand
Boulevard.
new.
Absolutely. I mean,
And-
Prince George's County, without question, has grown a lot, but, you know, again, a reminder of everything that's happening across our communities that she touched on, the juvenile crime at an all-time high.
Through
that
the
just
roof.
Seems to be an affliction for just about every community these
Yep,
days.
and so she's saying she needs our help, and I'm sure she speaks for every county executive. They need our help.
It was a good chat, Joe.
Thank you.
DMV Zone taking a quick break. We're back after this.